This is my HP CN0076NR model laptop. I got this from Christmas of 2022. If you want to watch my Christmas video of that year, I'll have a link in the description. Now, here's the funny thing. I did some research online that one model in each letter can make it different. I thought I had the CP0076NR, but I've got the CN model. Let me show you what I mean. Go to View All Upgrades. This is a touchscreen, by the way. Let me go ahead and scroll back up. It says here, I currently have 16 gigs because I thought that was the maximum this laptop could take. At the time when I got the laptop, I tried doing the Crucial scan. It wouldn't let me, it gave me an error and wouldn't let me know which information it would give me, so it said error. I even went to HP's website and it said 16 gigs, but I went to Crucial. When it started working all of a sudden, which was pretty recent, it says you can take 64 gigs. And that's what we're going to do today. I got this Team Group Elite DDR 32 gigabyte DDR4 RAM. We're going to go ahead and shut down this laptop. I'm going to show you the insides of it and, well, show you how you upgrade the RAM to this model. This is an Intel Pentium Silver, if anyone is wondering. And I'll take a screenshot of the information on here. This has Windows 11 Home Edition. The reason why I got rid of the Acer Aspire E5 is because that does not work with Windows 11. You could try to get it running there, but Microsoft's official drivers do not work with that, and if I tried doing that unofficially, I'm afraid I could screw something up, so I decided to get a new laptop and call it there. That thing only took 32 gigs. This takes 64 gigs, which is really nice. So I'll go ahead and take a screenshot of the information, so I'll show you that in just a moment. So here's the information of my HP laptop. It's got an Intel Pentium Silver and 5030 CPU, and it has Windows 11 Home, if you were wondering. The version of Windows 11 I have is Windows 11 Home, if you were wondering. Let's get back to the teardown. I'm going to go ahead and shut down the computer, so time for a jump cut. Alright, you're going to have a total of 10 screws. It may be 8 or 12. The one I have has 10 screws. 6 of them are hidden underneath these rubber feet, so I just move them to the side because I'm going to be doing a bunch of upgrades to this, which putting in more RAM. Let's go ahead and actually open this first. So let me go ahead and show you on shot. It comes in this nice little baggie. This little cardboard. It says here characteristics, team groups, elite features, JEDEC International Standards Designs. Elite series have been manufactured after passing the strictest testing and boast excellent quality with high stability and compatibility. That's what it says right here. If you want to go to their website, it's teamgroupinc.com, made in Taiwan. Made by ROHS Complaint. And the other stuff, there's no sad onions on here. If you watch Ashens, you will get the reference. It's got a lifetime warranty, ultra reliable, blazing fast, high performance. There's the information there, memory modules. What's nice about it is you don't need a pair of scissors. You can just fold this and just rip it off, which is really nice. I mean, packaging that have blister packs are really stupid, but this is actually not that bad. So, and there's a little sticker or seal right here, so I'm going to go ahead and, well, we'll come back to this in a moment. We should probably take out the old RAM first before we drop any of the new RAM. So let's go ahead and scoot on forward, take out the 10 screws, or 8 or 12, depending on what model you have. So there are 6 black screws and 4 silver. Granted, I've taken this laptop before because I upgraded the 512 gigabyte SSD and put in a 1 terabyte. The 512 that was with this originally, I popped in the Acer that I no longer have because the 1 terabyte I wasn't able to, hard drive that came with the Acer did not want to format properly, so I kept that and I popped the 512 gigabyte SSD in the Acer. I don't have that Acer anymore. It was a good laptop, but the plastic was so cheap. It was a good laptop, if only the durability plastic was much more reliable. That's the only drawback with those Acer laptops, but everything else is really nice and high quality. So let's go ahead and take these screws over here. It's nice having a magnetized screwdriver. You can actually get the screw out without having to use your thumb or fingernail as a prying tool. So let's go ahead and take these out. Now, if you don't have long fingernails, taking this apart is not as easy. You actually have to hinge it through the side. Just be careful. Some laptops will have something attached to it, so you want to be careful that you disconnect this properly. And make sure you have all the screws out, because if you do it wrong, you could break something. But I've done this several times, so this is what the inside looks like. Here's the battery. Other stuff. This is the chip right here. It's an Intel Pentium Silver. This is the 1 terabyte SSD. It's a Samsung. I use Samsung Magic to upgrade that. This is the old RAM. This is the stick that came with it, and I upgraded it with another RAM stick. So let's go ahead and open this guy and see what's in here. I'll just set this right here on the battery. You remove the tabs by pulling against here. I'll just set this right here where the hard drive would go, and put that there temporarily. So afterwards, here's the new RAM. I'm going to stick this one right here. Wow, I can't believe this laptop takes 64 gigs. That's really incredible. Oh, and there's a little booklet right here. We'll come back to that in another video. So I'm going to stick these two, in that container right there. If I find a laptop that needs the 4 gigs, then I'll stick it in that. But as for this, I'm just going to, I might sell this unless I decide to get a newer laptop with a higher end processor, but I think for now I'm just going to be doing upgrades to this guy, even though the Intel processor that's in this guy may be questionable. Oops, sorry. I'm sure as of now this will be just fine. Also, another thing I want to show you, I don't know if you can notice right there, that connector right here. This is for a hard drive, and if you guys let me know in the comments for this laptop, I'd like to stick a hard drive in this model so I can have this running and this as a backup in case this decides to fail. Because if I'm going to be running a laptop, I'd like to have 2 drives like my desktop. So let me know which type of ribbon cable I could use for that. That way I can use my 1 terabyte from my Acer laptop, format that, and basically use it as a backup sort of thing. But you also want to make sure all of this is clean. So I'm going to do a jump cut and, well, pop this piece on, and then I'll fire it up and show you if it works or not. Remember, look at this connector. I don't know what these connectors are for or that one's for. So if you have the same laptop model as me, let me know in the comments. This is the battery. It's a HW03XL. It was made in 2021. So it's a pretty new battery, or a year or 2 old. Actually, it's almost 2 years old for the battery. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this back on, and I'm going to do a jump cut and, well, show you if the RAM does work or if it gives a loud screeching beep. So time for another jump cut. So see you then. We got the RAM in here. Will it work or will it give a loud screeching beep? Here we go. I'll be right back. Okay, well, The weird thing happened. For a moment it just stuck on a black screen, but then all of a sudden this finally fired up. And let me tell you, now it has 64 gigs of memory, RAM. I've got the old RAM right here. This was a SK Hynix brand. Both of them. One I bought separately on Amazon, the other came with a laptop. So, thought I'd let you know. If anyone knows the kind of cable it uses to connect a hard drive for this, let me know in the comments, because I really want to put a hard drive or solid state drive in this guy. So let me know, please. Thank you. This is Keep Me 25 signing off. So hopefully when I do another video that involves streaming, having bigger RAM will make a night and day difference. My fingers crossed. See you then.